Hi everyone, welcome back to more Blood Bowl 2. I'm DisturbingPuppet. We're continuing our season here playing as Chaos, which is kind of based on my Chaos team from the previous game that I played. This is the Gory Gors. We're all Beastmen and Minotaurs. At least so far, we might pick up a Chaos Warrior 2, maybe 2 down the line, depending on how things go. So yeah, we're mainly have upgrades as far as just getting block on some people. That's really been about it. I did pick up another Beastman because we've got one out for the game, so that'll get us to having 11, actually 12, so we can be able to replace somebody if somebody does get hurt or out. And it did raise my team value a little bit, so we're a little higher than the undead here, but shouldn't make too much of a difference.
It's rumored that Spike
Let's see.
magazine
3 rerolls on the undead. They do have a necromancer. Agility increase on a mummy is interesting to see. The mummies are pretty dangerous at 5 strength, so that's the same as my minotaur. Anything else interesting? Ghoul with block. White, is that Mighty Blow? Okay, that's actually a pretty good choice for a white. And everything else looks pretty much standard, so nothing too crazy. Let's jump in.
I'm getting a tingling feeling right here in my face.
See if they spend any money. So an extra reroll, and Ali Babad sounds like a mercenary of some kind. Is that a star player? I don't know. Yeah, it is a star player. It's a star player skeleton guy, maybe? I've seen him a few times before. Take a look when we get in there. I think he has like a knife. He could do some stabbing, something like that. I'm not 100% sure. It's been too long. But I think we can deal with it. I hit a lot of scores in the last game, which was very nice. The Unearthly Swamp, good name for an undead team. Massive Minotaur. Does that skeleton have a beard? Am I crazy? I think it had a beard. Yeah, it's the star player there, doing his little Egyptian pose. Okay, opponent's going to choose. Usually the opponent wants the ball first. Yeah, so we're kicking the ball off to them. Yeah, so the star player, so you have secret weapon. Yeah, it's a knife. So you got the stab, sidestep, loner, of course, block, jump up, and pass block. Okay, nothing too insane. Mummies are trouble. We do have 2 of them out there. We could go ahead and put our guys with block on the front line, maybe, but I think I probably want to keep them back instead. Who's on the sidelines here? The new guy. Okay. So yeah, we'll just put whoever up front. Preferably people who don't have any star player points, though, I think, ideally. So, Longshanks, get up front. Gut Eater, get up front. Alright, so who's got block? We could have him out wide, that's fine. It actually set up that way. So we've got 3, surprisingly enough. Don't have any real to deal with the agile people yet. No tackles or anything like that. We'll get some mutations and things as well as we progress through. Do you have quite a few people who have some star player points? We're getting close. You just need 1, you need 2. 1, yeah, so actually not bad. I'm going to keep you back just a little bit. So we'll do something kind of like this to start with. Should pull the mummies off the front line. That's super bizarre. Okay, they get to move a little bit more if they want to. Shift around a tiny bit, maybe, or not. Pretty good kick, actually.
Haha, here's some friends.
Having the ghouls up front, probably not the greatest idea, but he's using it for some supports, for assists. Throw some blocks. But yeah, very weird the mummies are not on the front line. Like somebody's gonna have to run back, try to get the ball. Or the white, maybe? You can't be going for the ball with the mummy, right? That would be crazy. Well, the ghoul there could run back. Stab failed. Good. Yeah, so the ghoul's gonna go back.
Well done.
Does actually make the going for it and pick up roll. Unfortunate. Blitz coming in. Just a shove. Ulrich the Kinslayer. Very nice name there for a white.
Smells witness.
Little headbutt. Actually stunned me. Look at that. Alright. Well. How about you head up there? I think we just head for the ball carrier here. They've got the same movement, I think. 6, the ghouls? No, they've got a 7, so you do have to be a little careful. We'll space out a little bit. We'll kind of block off part of the way, unless he wants to go way out wide. I'm going to shift you over just in case we need it later. Then we can go about hitting people, I think. I want to head in on this side too. We might as well. Yeah, let's push a bunch of guys towards the back here. Alright, we will start throwing a few shots here and there.
Unity is strength.
Stay put. Weird looking Beastman eye there, that's for sure. So now we do have another person free. We want to stay away from the mummies, of course. Yeah, we might as well hit the white. He does have blocks, so it's a little bit risky. That'll work.
At the same time.
And yeah, we'll follow up, I guess. Just to kind of help out my Minotaur a little bit, because he does have Frenzy, so I might end up pushing people around into bad spots. Star player's right there. We could just go for the star player, probably, with the Minotaur. Let's try to get a shot off here as well. Just a shove, that's too bad. Yeah, follow up, I guess. Alright, let's just go for the star player here. Okay, take him down. See if we get an injury or something. Waste a stun? A knockout? Something? Yeah, we stunned him. Alright, everything's a little bit of a mess now. A little bit weak on this side here. You are going to get up, which is potentially a problem. You're going to get up to... the white here, I think, is more of an issue. Let's just cover the white a bit. Potentially, we could run into the back, too, if we need to. He's going to have an opportunity to throw some hits on my guys. Let's see what happens. Still very odd decision not having the mummies up front. Now the mummies will try to close on him, probably, and protect him. Which does make it difficult to do anything about it, but we can hit him directly if we get a good angle.
Close and personal.
You need to be close. So close they can smell your breath and see the dead insects in your teeth. They're gathering around that lone
What's in
player.
me there? Take me down. Thanks to block. Dodging away. Okay. Nothing too bonkers. Let's have you head over there. Let's come out wide here just in case.
Safety in number.
Alright, who's gonna go for a hit on the ball carrier? I don't really have a great option. We certainly can hit him. I think it makes the most sense. Let's just do it. He's canceling out their tackle zones, so we still get 2 dice because we blitzed. He does have dodge. It's only a push either way. I'm going to reroll it, actually. Still just a push. Unfortunate. Go there, because we could maybe do a follow-up hit. Don't have a great way to do it, though. Bring you in for an assist. But then I need to cancel his tackle zone on me as well. So, sacrificing you to the mummy, just so I can get another shot off on the ball carrier.
All this focus on the ball is against the spirit of the game. Give me more random violence. They can dislodge the ball from that range, with a chance of turning it back on its head.
Okay, ball's loose in an odd spot. See what we can do about that. Let's just go ahead and hit the zombie out of the way, hopefully. Okay. Just gonna try to clear a way into the ball, but I don't know if we can really be that successful at it. Put you there. I'll stay put though. I'm gonna keep the tackle zones across the line. Just throwing hits everywhere we can. We've got a 1-die block on the ghoul. I have used a reroll though, so I don't think I want to do that. I'll just stay put. So we've got them all tied up. Unfortunately, we've got some guys next to mummies. Not a great plan. But I've got my Minotaur next to the ball. Maybe he'll screw up trying to go for it. Try to pick it up. We're just knocking these guys down. They're just getting up. Oh, he's going to go for a stab over there, probably. Or is it a blitz? Just a regular blitz. Okay. Freeze up the ghoul. Maybe to go. Nope. Well, that's unfortunate. Hey, screwed up a dodge. Look at that. Alright. Alright, alright. We have some options. Okay, how many... You've got 3 guys on... Actually, 4 guys on the ball. That's not great for us. Let's double up there.
They've gone into the opponent's tackle zone. There, should be good.
Let's try to take care of you.
That's quite a mismatch, Bob.
I know.
Gotta use a reroll. Might not work. Did, actually. We got lucky. Really could use block on him, but gotta level him up and get doubles. So we've burned our reroll already. So we have some pushing and shoving we can do. Okay. follow that up to get on the ball. Make it like to the point where we're both gonna have a really hard time picking up the ball, whether it's him or me. Just too many people standing around the ball. There is a little ghoul here. I wouldn't mind hurting the ghoul, just because ghouls are a pain. If we just push him, though, he's going to end up getting pushed onto the ball. And same here. Maybe we can push him into this. It might automatically shove him into the ball, though I can't remember if it would do that, or if I'd have the choice to push him to knock him back. We could throw a shot this way and get him out of there, so we'll do that.
To be decisive.
I'll stay put on the ball. Hoping we can get some knockouts or some injuries or something. Just not working. Okay, there's one left on the ball. We can hit him. I'm just worried it's going to make things difficult. And then I'd have to dodge through to get to the ball anyway, which is not ideal. We still have you out here. We've got a one-on-one. I don't know that I really want to mess with that, though. Guess we go for the white.
The attacker has an assist.
Okay. Yeah, I've got to push him into the ball. We'll follow up. His feet go flying up. Okay. We had a shot at the ball. Didn't work. Okay. We can get around and try to get it, but the odds of picking it up are pretty low, so I'm thinking we just hang out next to it. So unfortunately, we've got that mummy there. And now I just think we try to get people away from the mummies, maybe. Okay, that actually worked. I want you to hang out on the ghoul, because he's liable to try to pick up the ball with the ghoul. Ghouls and whites, probably the main ones he's going to try to go for the ball for. So let's try to get away back here, too. Okay. Actually worked. Yeah, we can come around and just hang out next to the ball here.
The ball is currently secure, but now they must grab it.
So I think that is all I am going to do. We'll stay here on the edge. The ghoul here is free, but we've got guys on the ball, although he's got mummies in the area. Knocking a lot of his guys down every turn, but we're not doing a lot of damage.
He's coming to help his buddy. That's gonna hurt.
If the player is pushed here, it will finish in the public. And in general, fans are more dangerous than players.
It was odd that he stayed there on the edge. Seems like a bad decision to me. Mummy. Okay, that's gonna hurt. Okay, how are we going to deal with the mummy? We got the white and the mummy on the ball. You just stand up. I think we'll just stand these guys up as well. Not do anything too crazy here. One reroll left for the half. I think we go Minotaur versus Mummy. We just need an assist. So come on over for that.
The ball,
It's
but
definitely risky. But I think it's what we've got to do. Take the push because I've got Frenzy. Get another hit off. That'll take him down. Nice. Shove him there. Okay, good start. Then we just need to move you. Push is fine.
That play. Smart at remaining upright.
Still have my reroll.
Comes before.
He's got a lot of guys free over here. You're pretty quick. No, just 6. Okay. Yeah, I think we've got to just try to grab it and run. So, Bloody Antlers, please pick up the ball. Actually, is there anything else I want to do first? No. Pick up the ball.
Nice catch. Now go on, buddy.
And run towards the end zone. You've got 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So even if I go for it 1, he could still stab me. I'd have to go for it a couple times. I do have my reroll, though. Okay, we save the reroll for this. It's bound to happen. Ah, what a bunch of crap. I don't trust going for it rolls. I know I've said this many, many times. It's a 1 in 6 chance, but I feel like it happens more often than it should. So even with a reroll. So the chance of failing 2 of those in a row is 1 in 36. That's not very high.
That's a dangerous place to be.
See if he sends anybody back towards the ball. If not, we can just hopefully get up and pick it up. Still be okay. Hey, nice result for us. He's got a bunch of rerolls, though. Thorgrim the Mutilator, the white. Throwing a block with the ghoul. Got injury. Work pelt, been beaten up quite a bit. Badly hurt, that's fine. We can live with a badly hurt. Okay. We want to do everything just in case we screw up picking up the ball. So anything else we can do, we're kind of stuck most places. We could throw a shot. I think our best bet is just get up, try to get the ball. Come on. All right, we're good to go. Bloody Antlers gets a score. So that gets him 1 point short of getting a level up. No injuries yet, so we haven't got any points that way. Star player is gone. All right.
All the pleasure they bring to the spectators. In fact, they should be compulsory.
So we've got block, block, and block. Yeah. So the broken horn, just head over here. Keep the mummies off the front line again? Yeah, that's super weird. Okay, quick snap again, so they can make some movement if they want to, but they don't. I guess he's using the mummies in a way to kind of protect, like somebody goes for the ball and then falls in on the mummy. The mummy kind of leads like a box around the ball carrier, I guess. It's kind of the idea. It does make the ball carrier more difficult if they've got, mummies guarding them. But if we've got the movement, we can get it at an angle and try to get a hit.
Ball is secure. Did the other team steal it away?
Okay, not a lot of time left though. I don't know if they can move the... Well, ghouls are relatively quick. I don't know if they can move that quickly though. The AI is usually pretty conservative about movement. I don't know that I need to be that concerned here on the edge. Let's just start heading around, potentially. I'm gonna keep you in the area for now, just in case they try to do something crazy. Handoff, pass, something like that. We've got you both we can kind of run up. We've got you pretty free. I'm able to open with our Minotaur here. I don't really want to go next to the mummy. We could throw a shot at him, though. So tell you what, just come on down. Let's blitz the white. Because I can come in at an angle. I will have to go for it to do it, so it's a little risky. Okay, we made it. Block and block. Unfortunate. Can't do anything about it. We're kind of stuck. Alright, let's see if we can open a middle. Need my Minotaur to start hurting people. Get those star player points from killing, hurting people. I still don't have a good path through here because of this ghoul. We could just run around. We'll just do that. Just head on into the area. Try to help out this whole mess. We'll follow that up, I think. Hey, finally got something. It's only a KO, though.
He's going to sleep, and maybe we will see him on the pitch later.
Figured, we put him next to the Minotaur is always a good idea, if we can do that. I mean, we do have you deep as well. Tell you what, let's double up there so we're ready for next turn. We've just got more bodies on this side of the field. Yeah, we'll see what we can do here. Well, that's not great. Outskilled. So they've got this turn and then one more turn. So if they want to score, they've got to move the ball now. They've got to at least get to midfield, probably, if not further. Blitzing with a mummy.
Not a wise place to end your turn on the border of the pitch.
No, that was a bad roll for them, but the reroll is going to work out.
Last time that happened.
Track, getting his bell rung.
Let's take a quick look at that play. It's the unmistakable sign. Player's
Oh,
eyes
heading to the middle.
glowing up in
Interesting
his head.
choice.
He'll be happy
Just
to see
charge him with my Minotaur, probably. Well, now we can't. It's actually got pretty good protection. But if I can clear off the front white there with my Minotaur, we can get a hit on him. Not that it means we could... Well, I don't know. If we could get the ball... If we could move the ball a little bit forward, we could actually score still on our last turn. Because we're on turn 7, whereas he's going to be on turn 8. So, let's see. I've got a few guys free here and there. Let's hit you.
Come on, guys. Together.
Shove is unfortunate, but we'll live with it.
With fists raised, he's following up, hoping to get the knockdown next time.
Trying to just kind of open up a path here, potentially to move around. So we can get somebody around and through to hit the ball carrier. But we do need to deal with the white up front, which is dangerous. Let's see what we can do. Oh, wild animal kicked in.
Like this, forget the sport.
That is too bad.
They're wild side.
Okay. Well, our chances of taking out the ball carrier now are pretty much nil. We could still hit him if we're blitzing. We will get 2 dice because our tackle zone still is in effect. We just have to go for it to actually get a hit. I don't know if that's like making a dodge roll. I don't know that that's worth it, though. Chances of that working out for us is not very good. So instead, let's just beat up people. I don't really see any good way to get in here. Yeah, no matter what I do, we've got to make dodge rolls, which is just not ideal. Okay, I'm gonna just hit a ghoul because maybe we can hurt him.
He'll get an assist now.
I don't have block. We'll just have to stay with a push, I guess.
Something exciting about to happen. Keep it here on Cabal Vision HD.
Just gonna keep throwing hits. Flying through the air. Yeah, we don't have a good way in anywhere. Don't know that I want to move here. I've got a tackle zone here sort of covering this area if he tried to go wide with it and run around. I think I'm going to come just around.
That's it. Get in their face.
Just kind of hold our position. And then I think we just stay back. We have somebody back just in case. Maybe we can blitz in and hit something. Yeah, unfortunately, that wild animal roll kind of screwed up my plans for the turn.
The players arrive to assist their team.
We're going to receive the ball in the second half, though, so I don't think we're in that much of a bad spot or anything, considering we're up by a point. We're fairly resilient. I was actually going for a block on my Minotaur. That's not a great choice.
The players down.
Alrighty. I don't know. With our movement, is it even possible? Yeah, I don't really have anybody in great spots to do anything if we can get the ball free, even. Do have you we could potentially blitz with. My Minotaur could also blitz the ghoul. That might be worth doing, just because we need him to get star player points for injuries. As long as we don't, wild animal again. They're not going to get a turn, so I don't have to worry too much about my setup and stuff. I can be a little bit more loose. Yeah, do I want block, or do I want potentially follow up if I only get a push? Let's try with the Minotaur. I really need him to, get some injuries under his belt. So this is what we're going to try to do. Okay, that's only going to be a push. We'll trigger Frenzy. Go this way. Even with the assist, we still get the 2 dice. It's just a push again. That's unfortunate. Alright, we might as well just beat up on people then, as much as we can. We could foul somebody too, but I think we'll just beat up on people. Just set up multi-blocks. Alright, let's go ahead and throw a shot. We've got block here even.
Is the assist going to be enough to come out on top?
Use it. Nothing.
This is going to be decisive.
Zombies are pretty tough, so it's not too likely we're going to bust up their armor that much and do a lot of damage. This one's a bit more risky. I don't have anywhere with an assist because you're canceling. So it's all 1-die blocks on these guys, unfortunately. We'll go for the white, I guess.
They're gathering around that lone flame, like halflings round a sapling.
Yeah, unfortunate. No other good hits. We could go and do some 1-die blocks. Nobody has any skills here. I'm going to do it, at least against the ghoul. Good to shove. So now we can actually get 2 dice for what? Let's have you throw the hit, because you just need like a 1 point to level up.
About to get punched above and below.
Push.
At the same time.
Alright, we'll hit him again. That's it. Oh, he stays knocked out. That's too bad.
And a few of the
That's a terrible setup. Why in the world would you set up like that?
Replace that player before they lose any.
So this is how they're going to play. So they are putting the mummies up front.
and collected, or else they'll be kicking the ball back to the winning team again.
Have anybody up front? Yeah, we've got block here. Let's put you in the back somewhere. Some guys back to go for the ball. Want people wide. I don't know. We've got to put 3 on the front line. I don't know how I'm going to set up exactly. There are people who have like 0 star player points to put them in the front, because the mummies are just going to be really bad about just beating people to death. So they aren't putting anybody out here on the flank. They do have ghouls in the center, so they've got a speedy response. They do have the whites on the edge, so it's not a terrible... We'd probably want to have guys cover those sides. So I'm going to have you go out as well. Have you here-ish. And then, it's not ideal, but I want to kind of have the whites potentially busy. I could throw my Minotaur away from the mummies, but I think we'll live with this.
Ask me again when there's more blood on the field.
Mummy kicker. They get a blitz. That's not great for me. Because frontline guys can't do anything, but everyone else can move. You could even do a blitz action if you wanted to, with anybody who's in the back. Like that.
The attacker has an assist.
Trying to make an opening. He does have block.
Technique and precision.
Okay. Just stand up there. So he has me kind of covered on the edges. In case things go wrong.
Now it's just a
Do need to
simple
make some
matter of getting the
openings.
ball at
He's
their
got more
feet.
guys on this side, so he
It's
might want to try for the
never
other.
simple.
Let's start out here, I guess.
Unity is strength.
It's just a shove. It's unfortunate.
With fists tight, he's following up, hoping to get the knockdown next time.
Could even try to go for like a handoff or something. It's not really what we're good at, but something we could do. Let's do some shoving over here.
Come on, guys, together. Keep going.
Get him locked in on the edge. We could throw another shot at him. Guess we might as well. He might try to just dodge out of there. So see if we can hurt him instead. Nope. And I will stay put.
That's right. So close to the world of hurt.
A little bit concerned about the strength of his forces up front here. But if we're going to try to go this way, we want to kind of reinforce that. Let's try to grab the ball. Alright, that's kind of what I figured. Alright. Most of his guys are slow, so I think I'm just going to run across the field in the back rather than forward at the moment. We want to maybe try to get it and then head down. So I'm actually going to have you just kind of head down a little bit. Very tempted to throw a shot with the Minotaur here, but I kind of need the Minotaur to absorb attacks and hopefully stay on his feet. If I screw up an attack, I'm kind of in trouble. Or if I just end up... Well, I wouldn't end up past the mummies. I'd still have them in tackle zones. But right now it'd be a one-die hit, even just to hit the ghoul there. So he's got the assists from the mummies. Yeah, I've just got one die hits anywhere, so let's see what we can do with that. And I can always adjust depending on what he does, but undead, because they are fairly slow, maybe we can kind of fake them out one way.
To come out on top.
The ghouls and the whites are kind of their speedy
He's on him now.
players, and if we can just kind of keep them contained, we can do a pretty good job. So if he just throws blocks with them, that means he just has slow guys left.
Instead of this, you know you can build the body of an athlete yourself.
Trying to dodge away there.
Faster than a halfling on his way to a
Little risky.
gunfight at 11.
Okay, that's unfortunate. Mummy versus Minotaur, Mummy wins. As you would expect. One die, always risky, but did work out for the eye there. Okay. I just want you to stand up, please. Alright, I was hoping we wouldn't wild animal there. So yeah, now that he's got this, if we can hand off, we could head the other direction. We can't hand off twice, but we could do a short pass and a handoff. So if I was just going to run, get to here, we could come out, hand off, he could move up, and then do a short pass. It does require a lot of dice to do that, but I think it's worth a shot. Let's at least hand off the ball here.
Here comes the handoff. The thrower's
Okay.
bread and butter.
Now I can't hand off again. As you can see, but I can do a short pass. So I'm going to try it. Oh, alright, let's reroll there. Hey, look at that. A beautiful pass. Run. I did have to use a reroll. I'm not going to go for it or anything. We're just going to head down the field here. You are free. You are free. Let's just try to block access to the ball carrier. Still going to get hit, most likely. I'm not in any great positions anywhere to throw hits, but we are keeping some guys tied up here. So I think we'll just stay there and see what happens. He's going to head out wide. I think he has to go for it, maybe, to make the hit.
On the edge of the field, within grasp
He is going to take me down. Ah, too bad we got stunned there. Because we can kind of handle some ghouls. Oh, that's pretty risky. Dodge, multiple going for it, and he failed one of them. We'll still have to pick up the ball. Oh, look at that, see? It's a 1 in 6, but he failed twice in a row. Just like I failed twice in a row.
Murderous little beasts.
Even though he ended up with the ball, it is a turnover because this guy fell down during an action. Yes, not ideal, but we're on the ball. Got players we can move in that general direction. Okay. Do I want to help out on the mummy, or do we just head over this way? We'll probably just head that way. Can I reach? Yeah. So let's blitz. Hit you. Just throw you onto the edge. We'll follow that up.
One more step and...
Okay, we could go for it. I think we should. So that'll get me 2 dice for a block on the ball carrier. No skills involved. He does have blocks, so it's a bit risky. Oh, we take him down. The ball could end up in a really weird spot, though. go there, and I guess I'll follow
Take
up.
down the ball carrier before
But if the ball goes out, it'll get thrown in. Oh, look at that. I ended up with it. All right. That could have been a lot worse. Got one die block here, but I don't have a reroll. I think we just hold. I don't want to do anything too crazy because I'm kind of keeping a lot of these guys occupied at the moment. So most of these guys have to at least make dodge rolls to get out of there. So let's just let it ride.
Knuckles balls, Jim. They're going for the
For
ball.
a hit with one die, and it does work out. Takes down my ball carrier again.
Not far.
Let's see what happens with the ball. It's just on the edge. Okay, block keeping me in there. Not a great spot for me. Went for the Beast Man there.
With arms and legs, there was only going to be one little spot.
A lot of my guys stunned here. Hey, look at that. Did he not have rerolls left? No, he had rerolls. That's weird. Decided to use it. Didn't want to use it. Okay. Just stand up. I think we definitely want to shove you out. You just stand up. Yeah, so let's blitz and try to just push him out. Just get him off the board here.
Up that ball and quickly.
Push is all I need. Not gonna follow it up.
The fruits.
Okay. Do we stay here to cover the ball, or do we move up? We can throw a hit. I could go for it to get out to here. We could actually get an assist to take out one of these guys. That might be worth it. Okay. Don't want to leave this spot, but we could definitely do a hit. We both have block here, so we can do just a shove. Just push him there. Keep him busy. We'll stay put. Because I have another guy that'll be ready next turn in the general area of the ball. I don't know that I even want to get him up. This is a really bad spot. Unless we try to immediately dodge. So go there. We are stuck there. I do have a die advantage in the first shot. The follow-up, I would actually have a disadvantage if we just get a push, though. Because we'd move into this spot, he'd have this assist. So that's a bit iffy. Now that I have the assist, it's not as dangerous to get him up, but it's still pretty dangerous. But we've tied up the fast guy, so that's all I really need to do. I'm going to go ahead and try for it here on the mummy.
Two big guys is always better.
It pays off. Look at that. Good deal. All right. So he immediately just gets back up. I'm not sure what just happened there. He actually got it? Holy crap. Swarming my Minotaur. All these stuns. Just stunning me everywhere. Since no one's adjacent to me here, this isn't as terrible to get up now, so I will. He could blitz me, maybe knock me out, but if he wants to waste his blitz there, that's fine. So I think what we're gonna do... All I need is a push. Just shove him out. Stay put. Let's see what happens with the ball. It's gonna get thrown in. Okay, not bad for us. Try to go for it just to get next to the ball. I don't think I want to try to pick it up. I could. It's all eyeless here. Let's give it a shot. I've got a reroll. Didn't get the ball. Let's give it another try. Disappointing. Still next to me, and we're going to stand it up, so it's not an easy grab. He's going to try for it. He makes the dodge. Fails the pickup. It's a 50-50 shot. And he failed on the second one. Nice. Okay. Not much point in me doing anything else other than just hitting that guy. Although we can get a good hit here, too. So, who throws the shot? Probably my guy with block. So let's blitz on in there. Maybe we just knock him away. Then I have to see who I want to try to go for the ball with when I've got no rerolls. But just again, like who would level up if we get a point with him? Just push him, unfortunately. So you're sort of stuck. You can't really do it. You would level up. Yeah, so you would be the one we want to get the ball with. I am going to go ahead and just do some more pushing and shoving. Another push is all we'll get. I'm going to keep two guys on him. I don't have rerolls, so it's not as big of a deal. You don't have block, so yeah, go for it. Yeah, that's a bit iffy. But I could have you throw a hit as well and get out of there. Why is it only one? Oh, we don't have anybody canceling his tackle zone. All right, let's go for the ball. Without a reroll, please pick it up. No. And he failed too. We had two shots at it. He's got to use a reroll. We'll push him out. That's too bad.
Oh, he's going to get in.
No injury though. KO. What are you doing? Odd decision-making skills there. Take down my Minotaur. Oh, an injury. What do we got? Badly hurt, out for the rest of the game, that's fine. Game's almost over. Nothing permanent. I'm kind of saving my apothecary for permanent damage. Or deaths, of course. Oh, shoving me to the edge. Okay. So again, we just try to get you away. We both have blocks, so yeah, we'll just take a shove. It's fine. Let's put you there, and I'll follow. Because I can actually blitz and knock you out. I think that's worth doing. So let's go ahead and blitz. Shove him off the field. Maybe we'll get an injury, which would level him up anyway. Stay put. No injury, though. In case things go wrong, we come back, cover the ball. Same thing here. We come down to cover the ball. What turn is it for me? 15. Okay. I mean, we still have to pick the ball up, which is not going to be that easy. So Eyeless again. I'm going to go for it here. He's got it, and we get to score. Level up for Eyeless.
This looks like the end. They can't catch us.
Look how happy he is. Okay, at least my knocked out guys get back up. So I think he'll have one turn? Or is it just my... No, I think he's got a turn and then I've got a turn. Yeah, we're going to kick it off. He'll have a turn, I'll have a turn, he'll have a turn. So there's a little bit still to go.
Can impact the game.
All right. Who did you elect to put up
This
front?
team now has to kick the ball to the losing squad.
Preferably we want expendable people. Well, beastmen. You can swap with somebody up here. Let's go ahead. Something kind of like that. Just try to kick to keep it in play here. Another reroll for us. Nice. Not a very far kick.
More the merrier. Right next to a teammate.
The ball is in the player's hand.
Oh, I got it. That's too bad. I was hoping he'd screw something up. He is out of rerolls. So, you know, if we've got a chance, things will go wrong, and things will quickly go to our favor. Not that I can really score or anything. Just have one turn to do some damage, get in the way, and then it'll be his turn. That's about it.
He's looking rather smug for remaining upright.
Okay.
Comes before the
What do we want to do? Blitz around, get a hit on you, potentially. Let's just keep him busy everywhere. Let's just cut that off. Blitz around, get a hit on the white here in the middle. Try to close the gap in the center.
Fight is about to happen.
Just a shove.
Apparently, wizards call that kinetic energy.
Okay. Yeah, just throw a shot. I'm gonna stay put here though, especially with him because he just leveled up. Hey, and he got an injury. Look at that. Definite star player material, touchdown and an injury in the same game. Good job. So let's just fill in the gap and keep them occupied. Same thing here. I'm not going to go adjacent. We're just sort of making sure we've got tackle zone coverage around. We can throw a shot here as well. Just need one more point, so we'll try with you. Throw the body there. I'm actually just going to stay put there. All right. It's my turn. Let's see what you can do. No chance he can score. So it's really just whether he's going to do much damage to me before the end or not. The mummies are concerning, that's for sure.
That's a solid formation. I want to see the opposing team have a go at the ball now.
Track, gonna get hammered. We're pretty resilient. We're taking a lot of hits. Not getting injured that much. Alright, that's it.
Need to change my undergarment.
Yeah,
Victory.
do your monster whatever somewhere else, Stinky.
Let's try better than a 2. We got a 1! Hey, what fun. Alright. Fan factor does go up, though. So, I think we're probably... Yeah, so we're now in first place. We've got 3 wins and a tie. Second place, High Elf and Kemery, 3 wins, 1 loss. Alright. Generally, I mean, we did okay. It's really odd that my ball possession is that low. I feel like we did okay. 60 yards running, 4 yards passing. Very nice. He only had 28. 42 sustained, 2 KOs, 2 casualties, 48, 2 and 1, so pretty comparable. And we got, an okay amount. Nothing too fantastic. Let's see about leveling up. Oh, we got 2. Alright, Eyeless and Bloody Antlers. Alright, cool. So Eyeless got the score and the injury for us. So nothing yet. So block is, of course, the main very good thing we want to have. It's super, super helpful. Just have with everybody if possible. If we roll doubles, I want to get somebody with pass or catch. That's kind of my plan. Because I actually did that before in the previous game. It had like an actual star quarterback Beastman. It was kind of fun. Things probably won't work out that way. Got 11. Ooh, we could get an agility point. That's quite good, actually.
Would you like to take a look?
So you could potentially be my passer
What
with
does
the extra
ogre
agility.
on ogre action mean?
This is Bloody Antlers, huh? Okay. Yeah, I think we might take the agility. That's pretty darn good. Yeah, so I think you're now going to be my ball handler Like, person picking up the ball, possibly handing off, or throwing the ball. Like, that's going to be kind of my plan for you, buddy. Unless we get somebody else who rolls doubles or something. But agility just generally is very good to, like, get the ball up, or even as a receiver or someone picking up the ball and throwing the ball. Very, very nice. We've got a little bit of money, not enough to really do much, so we'll just sit on that for now. We'll have everybody ready for the next game. And next up, we're going to play Dwarves. Ooh, Dwarves are pretty rough. Their rating's not great either, so they're going to get a lot of bonus cash to do stuff. But yeah, I think a pretty good start so far for our Chaos team here, the Gory Gors. I've been Disturbing Puppet. This has been more Blood Bowl 2. Hopefully I'll see you again in the next one. Until then, have a good one.